What's going on, Nerd Army, guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Nerds Memorized. Today, guys, we are traveling back to jolly old England, guys. We are starting where it began. We are in The Last Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode number 6. So, guys, let's join Utrid, Alfred, and all these motherfuckers and watch how England was born. All right, guys, here we go. So Utrid and Leofric are prepping all their Dane disguises at Utrid's stables. They're prepping them all in this freaking wagon while the children of the asshole that was stealing trees and fucking bitches in Utrid's bed are staring at him with sad faces, trying to make him feel bad for killing their father. And Utrid's like, fuck these kids. And he throws a fucking like rock at one of them. I'm like, all right, that was a little cold. So Utrid, Leofric, and Mildred have the most uncomfortable dinner conversation I think I've ever seen. And Leofric gets so uncomfortable, he has to excuse his ass from the table. He tries once, they say no. He tries the second time, and he's like, I don't give a fuck if you guys say I'm out. I'm leaving. So a letter reaches Alfred saying that Utrid has killed the person that works for him and is refusing to pay fucking payments to the family because of the loss. Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, according to their law, that's what's supposed to happen. And Utrid's like, fuck that thief. He doesn't get shit. Fuck his family. No. Utrid gives his son a little cuddle before he takes off, and during this whole time, Mildred's trying to convert Utrid to Christianity. Girl, that's not going to happen. You need to take it easy. So the two of them take the fuck off. They join up with some men, and they start cruising for the border, going to Cornwall so they can raid as Danes, make some motherfucking money. Or that's the plan. They're at a stop, and Leofric sees someone he does not recognize wearing a blue cloak, and we saw him chasing him a little bit when they started going out. And they chase him down and find out it's Ethelwald. He's like, I just want to be part of your adventure. Please. Leofric is like, let's just kill him and drag him into Cornwall. And we didn't do it. Someone else did. But Utrid says, no, like he knows the area. Let's keep his bitch ass. And yeah, you're going to be the first one. You're leading the charge, motherfucker. So they continue on for days. They raid and find nothing. Eventually, they're rolling along the top of this hillside, and they're met by a guy and some soldiers. Kinda. They look kind of like soldiers, but weak-ass soldiers. Villagers more. And they meet him and ask him, like, oh, King Paraguay wants you to come with us, and he wants to hire you to take out these other motherfucking Brits that we can take care of, and we don't have enough men. We need your help. And so he's like, fuck it, for enough silver, we'll do whatever. Let's do this shit. Now they meet with this king, and he is a Christian, but he has 2 wives, and it's because he's a Christian but still has some pagan beliefs. The second wife is not for humping, as he reminds Utrid very quickly. She is a shadow wife. She is a sorceress, essentially, and she is called out before Utrid, and she goes up to Utrid and touches him. It almost looks like Utrid's going to try to kiss her and shit, and she turns to the king, and she's like, this is the one. He's the one. He's the one we've been waiting for. And Utrid's like, the one? The fuck? Fuck it, I'm the one. So they head out with the other guy's men, and they start to get ready to take this fort. They send Ethelwald out to go see what the fuck, why these guys are heading out of the fort instead of standing there and holding it. He rolls up to this ridge and turns around. Holy shit, they're Danes. They're real Danes. Because right now, remember, they're still dressed up as Danes. They think they're fucking Danes. Motherfucker, they Danes. And so they're fucking hauling ass away. It turns out we get to meet Scorpa, the next, hopefully, badass, because he seems crazy. He's got bloody ass teeth. And he basically meets with Utrid and a couple of his men out ahead of the king. And he's like, hey, you know what? That motherfucker, he's lying to you. There ain't no silver in there. We've been having it for a while. And, yeah, but he says it's in there. It's hidden. He's like, fuck it. Let's team up together, kill his ass, kill his men, and then we'll just keep him alive and make him take us to the money, and then we'll split it. And he's like, Utrid's like, fuck it. So they go back and they act like they're going to fight after Scorpa gives him a fake punch. And Utrid's like, kill them all, motherfuckers, kill them all. And then they run back in. They start handling their business. And they start having a little fight. They're getting ready to fight. Right as they're about to fucking clash, you just see fucking Utrid's men just to separate and go 2 different ways, loop around and kill all these other fucking motherfuckers. But this is good. I'm okay with all this. Scorpa seems crazy, but cool. And at the same time, there's a priest way the fuck out there just watching all this. And damn it, you should have killed the priest too. I think he's going to tell somebody. So they go back to where the king says it is. He says it's under his throne back at his keep. Not even in the fucking fort, you lying sack of shit. So they all go back to the keep. The fucking Shadow Queen's like sitting there. It's all under here, guys. Like you want it, cool. And so she moves out of the way. They get the shit out. And then Scorpa and his men fucking jack the chest that they find under there and hold her fucking hostage. And Utrid's like, no, don't go after them. They'll kill her. Blah, blah, blah. They start going through. They get the fuck out. They take off. And Utrid's about to chase. And she's like, hold on. There's more silver. And he's like, where? She's like, the big pile of shit in the middle of town. It's full of silver. They open it up and holy shit, there's a bunch of silver, including a giant fucking silver cross. Utrid's like, we're going to split the rest of this, but this is going to go back to the church because, yeah, I'm a good Christian. No, he wants to pay off his motherfucking debt. He don't want to be in debt no more. So Utrid makes the journey to where he's going to find the bishop in charge of the debt, finds his ass and shows him the cross, and the bishop basically shits his fucking pants. And he's like, yeah, debt resolved. Oh, yeah, the money you owe to that guy, yeah, that's resolved too. Holy shit, that's a lot of silver. Yeah. All right, we're cool then? We're even? All right, peace. And just leaves. It was a gangster. So Utrid returns home with Iseult, the Britain Shadow Queen, with him. And she explains, yeah, like if we have sex, I'll lose my gift. They kind of already understand that. They cruising home. She's got this bright ass purple dress. It looks gangster. They get there. She's looking good as fuck. And Mildred's like, who's this bitch? What's your fucking name, bitch? Bitch is at my house. Like, Mildred is letting loose, and it is gangster. And I'm like, damn right, that's how you should act. So then they're talking shit. Iseult tries to talk to her and tries to she's like, I'm talking to my wife, bitch. Like, shut the fuck up, basically. And I'm like, all right, you go. Get it, Mildred. And so basically he's like, yeah, she's going to stay with us. She's all, well, she ain't staying in here. And if you want to hang out with her, then you can go eat in the fucking with the pigs and shit and sleep out there, motherfucker, because you ain't sleeping in my bed. And I'm like, damn right. All right. Utrid, you fucking up. I mean, she hot, but you got a hot-ass wife, too. You fucking up. So Mildred, destroyed by the decision that Utrid has made, she packs her shit and starts heading to Ada's fucking castle. It's over. So then they go, and he's been called to the Witten. He needs to get there. So they show up to the Witten, and Father Bianca runs out like, bro, is that part of your plunder? And Utrid's like, what the fuck? Who's been talking? Who talked? I'm going to cut their fucking balls off, feed it to their mama, cut their tongue out, feed it to their daddy, put it in their daddy's ass. I don't know. He was pissed. And Bianca's like, well, come on. So they go in there. They meet. He walks in there, and everyone just stone stops what's going on and fucking turns to his ass. And young Ada gets up there like he's some bad motherfucker and starts laying down the charges about fucking raiding, killing Christians, teaming up with the fucking piece of shit sword warlord, fucking that's a Dane, and killing Christians and just letting loose on these charges. Fuck you, young Ada. So then the person responsible for all this bullshit and that has agreed to donate his portion of the plunder to the church, Leo Fritsch is brought in. I love Leo Fritsch, but you know what? It seems like they got fucking just wamboozled into this whole bullshit because the priest brought over the story of what happened and let them know that Leo Fritsch and them were involved, and it's fucked up. But Leo Fritsch has donated his money. He's asked for forgiveness. He's being forgiven. And Utrid says, fuck that. That's my money. So ultimately, Alfred's wife wants them to just kill Utrid's ass. And so does young Ada, and probably some of the other ones, because he's still a heathen. But Leo Fritsch asks, let me give him a warrior's death. Let us fight to the death. Let God decide who wins, and I will win. So let God decide, but I'm going to fucking win. And then he turns to Utrid and he's all, the best I can do for you, brother, is I can give you a warrior's death and send you to Valhalla. I'm not going to lose this fight. You're dead, motherfucker, and I got to do it. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but you're dead, motherfucker. Daddy's going to win. And Utrid's just sitting there like, fuck me. So, guys, this episode was fucked up because we got to see some cool ass shit at the beginning. We got to meet the sexy ass motherfucking Shadow Queen, whose butt I want to fucking squeeze. But yeah, we got to meet her. She was gangster. We got to see that there's some other kind of magic out there. Story's bullshit and his ass sticks and none of that's going on. But the Shadow Queen can see the future and predicted Utrid, predicted all the shit that's going to go down, and that she's going to be with him. So I'm pretty sure Utrid's not going to die, but does that mean Leofitch is going to die? I'm not ready for that, guys. Heart can't take it. All right, guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments down below. I personally enjoyed it. It was cool getting to meet Scorpa, watching him bite some motherfucker's neck, and seeing why his teeth are all bloody, because he bites people. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the videos we put out every week. And make sure you guys like this video, share it with all your friends, and I will see you next time right here on Nerds Memorized for more Netflix's Last Kingdom. All right, guys. Peace out.